guys, how's it going? DJ Ski here, and today we're going to be looking over a gameplay by CoolDude on the map Standoff, and they're going to be playing Hardpoint, and we're just going to be discussing his gameplay. And as you can see, he right off the beginning he caps those 200 points, which is going to help him get close to his orbital VSAT, and he's trying to stay out of the hardpoint here. Like, the way he's setting this up is he's setting these gunfights up on his own terms. He's not sitting in the middle of the hard point waiting to get killed. He's trying to stick out, let the enemies run to him, which is a very smart move on his point, and he knows exactly what he was doing at this stage of the game. As you can see right now, his teammates are kind of squaring off the hard point. They're trying not to get too far ahead and make the other team quit, so they get mad. And right here was more of a gun skill part on CoolDude's thing. It was all about reaction time and aiming skill, and that's basically what makes CoolDude himself, and what he makes him so great is his reaction time and how fast he can snap onto his targets and all of his attachments and all that. So as you can see right here, CoolDude is EMP'd and he is starting to get close to his orbital VSAT, and right here he gets his orbital VSAT. And he did a very good job at trying to let the enemies run to him right there, because some people, when they get close to their kill streaks, tend to panic, and CoolDude knows how to stay calm and not panic when he gets close to his kill streaks. So as you can see right now, he is close to his Lodestar, and he is trying to just camp it out, let the orbital VSAT assist work. And as you can see now, he does have his Lodestar. And one thing he does very well with his Lodestar is he never stops shooting. Most people, they only shoot when they see like the red square, and that tends to give the enemy time to lock onto your Lodestar and kill you. So the way CoolDude does it, he always shoots, he never stops shooting, which gives him the enemy time a harder time to shoot down the Lodestar. So as you can see, he is just racking up kills, and I want to show you, once he gets out of his Lodestar, something he did very well when the Lodestar finished. So as you can see here, he also gets his Swarm. And right now, as he gets up, he immediately looks at the UAV. He saw that there was a guy behind him, and he did not panic or anything. He just looked down, waited for the guy to kind of walk into his sights, and he shot. So right now he realizes that the hard point is above him, so he's trying to clear the area so he doesn't die once again. And he's just being very careful, you know, making sure there's no enemies behind him, and he's doing a very good job at controlling all these engagements. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of people behind him not doing anything. And I want to compliment him here on the fact that he is doing a very good job at using the sight views and all this stuff to basically give him the advantage, and once again controlling the engagement, and not letting the enemies look at him, but he's trying to get all the gunfights on his terms. Here, CoolDude does a very good job at, you know, once again controlling the engagements. He's always making sure that he can see the enemies and they can't see him. Here, he was a little silly charging into the hard point, but it does pay off in the end. He's getting more kill streaks and helping his team win the game. Also right here, he does get a few hit markers on this enemy player, but he doesn't jump out the window charging. Instead, he just kind of lets the assists roll in instead of risking jumping out the window and getting killed. He plays it smart and just lets everything play out the way it does. Here, CoolDude's just waiting for the next hard point to get those extra 200 kills, or 200 points, sorry, so he can get closer to his streaks, and immediately he runs out to avoid being spotted by the enemy team, which is a very good move on his part if you're playing as a Slayer. But if you're playing as an objective player, you want to try to stay in the hard point. But CoolDude does a very, very good job at being the Slayer on the team, and I wouldn't pick anybody else to be the Slayer on my team if he was on my team. Here, once again, it's just a Lodestar, nothing special, just the fact that he never stops shooting with the Lodestar. He just holds down the R1 button, and he shoots as fast as he can, and he doesn't matter if there's a red pentagon in front of him. he always shoots, even if he can't see anything. He doesn't waste time in it. He just tries to get the kills and help his team win. Here he calls in his swarm, and you can see that all the enemies are spawning down there. Now, I don't know if I would have charged around that corner. It was a little bit of gutsy move because he had no cover, but it does pay off as the enemy does not know where he was. They were a little confused by the kill streaks and everything, so he was able to pick up the kill. Here, I don't agree with the fact that he kind of charged in there, but he did a very good job at continuing the fire even though he didn't see the enemy in his sights. As long as you continue to fire, it holds the enemy back into the corner, which helps him like be safer and reduces the chance of him getting killed. Here once again he's using the power of the orbital V-set to help him get kills and stay alive. There he uses his C4 very effectively, tossing it at the player and just blowing him up. It's a very easy way to stay alive and not get killed by the enemies by a silly riot shield. Here once again, if you look in the UAV, you can see that he has two teammates just sitting in a corner not doing anything. So it shows the power that he can do by himself while none of his teammates are around the hard point. Here Cool Dude does a very good job at staying calm and controlling the engagement once again. He's trying just to peek around the corner, get a few kills, reload, regroup, and then here I wouldn't have called in that Lodestar right away because all the enemies were right around a corner, but he lucked out in that the enemies did not spot him or see where he laid down. So once again he uses the Lodestar and is able to get a whole bunch of kills, helping his streaks, helping his team rack up some points in this hardpoint match. And once again, he just aims for the group. It doesn't matter if they're inside, he just tries to get hit markers to help his teammates take out those enemies and furthermore help his team win the game. Here once again, it's all about just he keeps on shooting no matter what. He doesn't stop shooting, and he does a very good job at, most people don't shoot when they don't see anything. He just keeps shooting just for safety. So now that he's out of his Lodestar and he has his swarm in the air, he's just trying to be careful and not wreck his good streak, which will probably come bite him later. But right now, Cool Dude's just trying to be safe, trying to be where the enemy doesn't think he will be, which he does very effectively. As you can see, the enemy does not expect him to be where he is. They always think, oh, he's probably going to be here, or like in a certain location like most people would be. But he always adds a twist to the game so the enemies don't realize where he is. So here he has another orbital V-set, and he uses the orbital V-sets very effectively. Once again, he's glued to that UAV, making sure that no enemies are flanking him or no enemies are charging for the hard point. He's always trying to keep all of his teammates and keep his teammates safe and just trying to win the game. Once again, he's in the Lodestar, and I mean, you can't say much about the Lodestar. He does it very effectively. He knows how to use the Lodestar. It's all about aiming, and he can swing those missiles around buildings. He's obviously had a lot of time in these. He knows how to use them. He's very, very accurate with them. And if you need lessons how to use the Lodestar, I would be asking him, because he knows exactly what he's doing, especially in Call of Duty in general. He knows he's very good at the game, and he knows what he's doing, and special lines of sights and guns with certain attachments and perks, and he's the person that you should be asking for any sorts of tips and tricks stuff. Like, he would be the perfect person. So here the game's wrapping up with 15 seconds left. They don't actually win by much, surprisingly, but I think if Cool Dude would have had some teammates that had thumbs, he would have did a lot better in the fact that they probably would have won the game without the time running out. So once again, guys, it's been DJ Ski. I just want to thank Cool Dude for letting me commentate over his videos. Well, this one video. Maybe we can do another collaboration later on. Once again, guys, it's been DJ Ski, and I'm signing out.